for their power needs. This as the Minister of Energy CS Davis Chirchir alludes to the unaccounted for 20% margin going to lost power in the initial stages of power production, which is pushed to the end consumer.
By the time that power reaches the load centers or where the consumption happens, we could be delivering a loss of about 20%.
And a plausible explanation to who bears the brunt of such losses.
We found that disparity to be quite wide. And the rates were different even where we had generators using the same resources and possibly at the same place. The justification of the difference being that we could not really get it, and we felt that it may have been leading to the high cost of electricity, because if one can charge 130 shillings and another one can charge 5 shillings and all of them are feeding to the consumer, then there is an issue to be addressed.
An admission that power lost by power generators is seeping into the expenses passed to the user. On Friday the 4th, while appearing before the National Assembly Departmental Committee on Energy, the Deputy Auditor General, Stanley Mwangi, affirmed that Kenya Power had been inflating electricity prices, overcharging by up to 20% consumers for power they did not use. According to the Deputy AG, out of 96 generation plants supplying power to Kenya Power, only 38 had check meters.
This is because the energy distribution company entered into agreement to purchase electricity from the independent power producers. And in the agreement, we have an amount that is payable based on the expected minimum power generated. Even if that minimum power threshold is not achieved, the distribution company will pay that standard amount, and that is the capacity charge. When we examine that further, we realize that the capacity charge actually formed a substantive proportion of the cost of electricity that is being passed to the consumer.
Kitambo ilikuwa inatupatia ile service ya kutosha, lakini siku hizi hakuna hiyo service. Ndio tunashangaa watu wako na shida sana, wanaongezewa vile muziko ingine juu.
The shocking revelation has sent Kenyans nitpicking through token charges, with many lamenting this is further ballooning an already bloated cost of living.
Ile service nafaa kupata kama mwananchi hainifaidi, kwa sababu siku hizi unaweka stima, unaitumia kwa muda kidogo, mara inaisha.
Hii stima ni mbaya. Saa hii si kama zamani vile ulikuwa unatumia stima. Kama sasa mimi nimelipia stima ya 600, imekatwa 224. Kwa hivyo ni tofauti sana na hapo zamani.
Stima inatoka ni kama ng'ombe vile inatoa maziwa na yetu kula nyasi, inapimiwa nyasi. It's not worthy.
In a spot check conducted across the country, a section of Kenyans say they felt a difference in the pricing of power and an unfairness of pushing extra costs to unsuspecting consumers.
It actually drains our pockets. The job opportunities are minimal. So you create your own business again, but you find that the high taxation rate that is introduced is going to drain you fully down your pockets.
Kenya Power is yet to give a response on the matter. Hibak Said for TV 47.